there. I'm Oscar424. This is awkward. I've never done a VR speedrun before, but we're gonna do a VR speedrun. This is Moss Any Percent on, this is the Quest 2. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little romp, but I guess I should make myself blind everything else and get things started, shall we? Alright. Get all set up and ready to go here. The obligatory try to find my remotes. But with any percent, you start off with a completely fresh or just cleared save file. And yeah, you go start to finish. So this is the awkward time where I bonk into my computer. Alright, there's the table. So make sure I have everything all set up. There we go. Alright. So we're going to start just with the bottom file, because I don't want to touch my PB right now. But let me make sure I find my space bar so I can time this appropriately. Alright, so with that, we're just gonna start. That was a little bit early, but here we are. So as soon as this starts, we get to deal with a fun little cutscene, and during that time, I'm gonna get ready and back up, so I don't hit my computer desk. Otherwise, it's gonna get really awkward.
That hero, albeit an unlikely one, did arrive at a time she'd be needed most.
So, like every good speedrun, it starts off with an unskippable cutscene. So we play with leaves. For the meantime, this is Quill.
Was out adventuring beyond the edge of the clearing. Dusk was creeping in, but she wondered what she might find if she went just a little
She must be
farther.
protected at all costs. Like, I protect with my life. Because look how cute she is! Alright. So what's cool about Quill is she actually uses American Sign Language in various parts of the game, and you'll see her first little foray into doing that very shortly. Because pretty soon, I, the reader, the other character, is about to spawn. Or I am about to spawn. Right there. But you can see, ask me who I am.
Sure what she roused, but she felt no danger from the being silently peering down at her. Quill
And now the speedrun.
The village gates would soon close, and night would follow.
So we're going to start off right away with the 2 rooms that have some tricks in it. Let's see how this run's going to start off. Oh, got the first one. This whole speedrun is just a series of tricks and skips to try to get through the area as quickly as possible.
Night,
and there's the second one.
Often warned, was when danger was most present. But Quill preferred the stories of the magical creatures that woke to protect the forest.
Now, this is a collectible item that you just can't skip. Congrats, you get a scroll, whether you like it or not. Now I get to watch that door close, and then we can continue on. You can see there's like a platform and series of rocks that we're supposed to just like jump down normally. But that's no fun. What's fun is just jumping. And moving on with our lives. Alright. Now, we're going to do a blind grab of that door. Just to make sure I have Quill running the appropriate direction and not into the water or the ravine that I'm currently floating over. So this is kind of just an intro area that introduces you to the basic controls and how Quill functions, while at the same time you can enjoy an absolutely gorgeous landscape. That being said, the very next room is kind of the first run killer of this whole run, and that is the waterfall. So I'm going to be quiet for a hot second. There we go. Alright. Now, what I love about VR is I can stand up and get a better view of what's going on. Which is what I'm doing right now. Now, I'm trying to wait to get the waterfall in the best spot for her to climb over. There we go. Alright. Waterfall successfully cleared.
Thanks to her new friend, Quill had saved priceless grains from the hourglass.
Bye, Quill. And with that, we are actually through the first area.
She raced to the door of the cottage she shared.
Also, shout out to the squirrel mount.
Once he saw her,
it's like some World of Warcraft stuff right there.
Tales of its legend.
And now,
Uncle Argus.
Plot, which is absolutely really amazing that we don't have time to experience. It is what it is. Now we get a little bit more of a cutscene. We get to meet another character. We know them right now as Starling, and they are going to appear right there. Also, there is a bee in that cage. I have a pet bee. I don't know about you, but whatever.
Hey, kid, over here. I know where your uncle went. I can show you.
All right.
You're twofold now. Very important.
Bring me the glass.
Bring that glass and your sidekick too.
Also, I love the narrator doing all these different voices.
Quill called out. Hey, Starling, wait!
All right, let's see if I can get a Starling boost.
Quill had never.
There's a nice boost.
In campfire stories,
alright. This is another room you kind of need to stand up for.
And when they appeared,
and usually when there's a door, you just don't use the door.
But despite her
there we go.
Quill knew in her
I'm supposed to go
heart
through that
that
door.
Uncle
This room curses my very existence.
Trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
Let's see if I can hit it. I kind of screwed up the first jump. I got the second jump though, and I will take it. So, what's supposed to happen right there is Quill's supposed to come around here. You can jump onto this rock and immediately boop right up here. But the harder jump's actually the one that I hit. Go figure. You're essentially grabbing a ledge that's not technically a ledge. You're just using general awesomeness to grab the ledge, I guess? I don't know. But that combo tends to give me a lot of strife when it wants to. Just like this little piece of wood. I don't like. You're supposed to just walk over it. I tend to walk over and just fall. And mice don't like water. So, yeah. It's not fun. Case in point, I almost just fell right in. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do a 2 for the price of 1 situation. 2 for the price of 3, I guess. You get 3 platforms, you really only need 2. Or you can fall in. like I did, because, yeah, you fall in. That's what you're not supposed to do. But that's alright. What makes this kind of a marathon-friendly run is that each area you can just restart. There we go. I'm gonna bring that up because I can. You can just reset the room and try again. Plus, there's so many different, like, you could just play through all the different rooms casually if there's tricks that are just not behaving appropriately. And let me tell you, there are plenty of tricks that do not like behaving appropriately. It's just, some of them are so picky.
There's a good chance your uncle's still there.
So, alright. We are through the second area, which, aside from that annoying me deciding to swim, it went pretty well. Alright. I love the atmosphere.
Did you hear that?
That's not really
anxious.
fully explained or
I've
explained.
these parts.
It just,
I can't be
it
seen.
makes you wonder
I'll catch up
what
with you later. Just
the
don't
heck
go and die.
happened. Just like right now, the game is going to teach you what happens when Quill gets hurt. First of all, shame on you. Second of all, you can grab the glass. She says thank you. And heal Quill. Quill can take 2 shots before she dies. Third shot will kill her, but you can heal her to full. Or you can just run into thorns, because that's... I also like to live dangerously, apparently. But another nice thing is she gets all her health back after every room, which is nice. So now we're going to make a surprisingly annoying jump. This one right here. Sometimes it just does not want to behave at all. There we go. Alright. Now, our first experience with combat. So, with the reader, we have this ability where we can pull an enemy, possess them, and just let her do more damage to him. Grab this one. Alright. Can I skip the celebration? Or I can just literally get the double jump. Sure, why not?
A whisper echoed through the trees.
Fought like someone who has stolen our champion's power.
You also notice it's getting later in the day in this library, which it's a really cool effect that you don't notice because you're so focused on like getting to the next area. But the nighttime one is absolutely gorgeous, and you'll be seeing that, I think, the next time we actually see the book. With this, we are done with the mire. We're going to be heading into the temple right now. You don't want to get too close to this door. Quill will startle a little, and it, like, burns maybe a second or two, but it's still a second or two. So now we get another cutscene. We get to appreciate the entrance to this temple.
It was Quill's favorite story. How Sir Argus fought beside the Sprite Champion to seal this temple from the arcane.
And then we go
Secured
right
the
into
survival of their
another
kinds.
couple rooms of
Simply standing in
really
their heroic footsteps
surprisingly annoying tricks to
great
pull off.
honor.
Alright. This first one requires a very cheeky angle. Nope. There we go. Second try. Same as first try. Alright. This... It might... Well, we'll see. Well, I got one shot. I'll take it. You can actually kill that particular enemy. Unfortunately, I did not get all 3 shots. So... Not quite as fast as I would have liked, but we'll take it. There we go. I was a little worried with where I stopped that stairwell. Okay, this trick is a lot harder than it looks. I'm not going to say anything anymore. You're not supposed to use that ledge. You're actually supposed to, or you're not supposed to jump from railing to railing. You're supposed to use the ledge, which is significantly slower. But it is what it is. Now we get to see that, oh, if you take an enemy called the Forged, you can actually get them to stand on buttons and save you some time. Like right now, we're going to pseudo-blind grab one of these, get him to stand right there, grab the second one, and hold on to him for a long while. Okay. Now we're going to run and pull a lever to activate a platform to get this second forged enemy over where it needs to be. Now, you can get through this next area without stopping these platforms. It's not necessarily the most marathon safe of approaches, so we are not going to do that right here. We are going to play it safe. Check out that. There we go. Whew. All right. Timing those pulls to get the forge off those buttons, kind of annoying. Kind of legitimately annoying. All right. Now we are going to spin this a little bit, grab this guy, and bring him over to that button. As he just wants to completely ignore that button. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Alright, now first, wholesome moment, the high five. There we go. You get 2 wholesome moments in this game. 2 high fives. That is one of them. And it's quite awesome if you ask me. You really don't need to light those. I think they're cool looking. Alright, now we get another battle area. Let's destroy these just so they're not in the way. Come on. That's what I wanted. Oh no! I got too cheeky. That's alright. Alright, let's... There we go. You could go around, but why go the intended way when you don't have to? Alright. This room is called Asuka is very bad at aiming enemies that shoot things. You'll see why in a quick second. So we're going to drag this Deuterino right over here. There we go. Okay, that's about right. A little bit, well, that should be fine. Yeah, we'll bias it a little more on that side just in case. Alright. So yeah, when you possess one of the cannon forge, you can actually get them to shoot things, so you use that for a couple puzzles. Now, we go from Asuka can't shoot anything to Asuka's bad at stairs. Also, what helps to really speed things up is to be able to do things like set that up appropriately before, or without even looking. Alright. Okay, you have to shoot that one more time. Skip out on the celebration, because it takes a second. Alright, I'm gonna get the no grab. Nope, I got the grab. That's, yeah, that makes up for skipping the celebration earlier. Alright, the lone useful death orb in the game. Because you start off where you start in each room, and the nice thing is, you still have the item you just picked up. So, you just kind of ignore all that and move on. It's just a lot faster. Alright, now the reason I moved that little ledge over a little bit is so I could just do a straight forward from one side to the other and be totally happy. Alright, now in 2 rooms is probably the, not probably, is the #1 run killer of this game. It is literally a 50-50 if you're going to get the left platform or the right platform to go up first. And there's no way to manipulate it. You pick your platform and you pray. Because that'll add literal minutes to your time if you lose the coin flip. But it is kind of a pseudo boss room. Because you'll see enemies about to spawn. Okay. I'm choosing the right platform. So, now we pray. Come on! Coin flip! Coin flip! Yeah! Alright, run is still active. Oh, that makes me so happy. So now we know that since the first one was on the right, the second one will always be on the left. And that'll be the last platform we need. You. And now it's just kind of swashbuckler mode. Oops, come here. Just do a quick heal because we can. And then hold on to you just in case. Grab that. Alright. And now we finish this fight and move on. Alright, that's it. We are done with the temple. I'm so happy we got that 50-50. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. But we get to walk up a huge flight of stairs to immediately run down
A swell of pride
a
as she
huge
approached the
flight
cavern
of
river.
stairs.
Its guiding banks once led her
Excuse me.
people to safety after the Cinder
Now,
Night. Now, all these years later, she would follow it back.
after this, we get the moodiest mood to ever have mooded in all of the moods. But we do get to see nighttime up above. I lied. I got ahead of ourselves. We have to get through this screen first. Then we see the cutscene. Then we see the mood of moods. Alright, now it's nighttime.
Quill's muscles ached, and her eyes... Quill...
Yep. Gorgeous nighttime. Had to show that at least once. While we get through cutscenes, or we get through story. But I love just the atmosphere and this whole setup. Like, this statue is gorgeous. But first, the moodiest mood to ever have mooded in all of moods. The why am I up at this hour mood. Right now. Quill, I agree. I agree, my queen. Unlike me, though, she's actually, like, classy enough to fix the ear. I just put my hair up in a bun and call it even.
Was the castle.
Alright.
A stark reminder of what mattered most. Quill drew a deep breath and readied herself.
Now we're just gonna head to what's called the Impassable Mines. That name is somewhat suspect, because we are going to pass through them very quickly. Break some stuff here because it tends to get in my way, and we are going to meet some very blowy-uppy dudes. I tend to break that barrel of sorts because or not that barrel, that like card of sorts, because I tend to get stuck on it. Come on. You can actually get these detonators to do damage to the other enemies, but was not a great fight, but... Alright, we are going to try Leap of Faith. We'll see how this goes. This is, I either save a lot of time, don't save much time, or burn a lot of time. Hey! Yeah, that was okay. Not great, but we'll take it. Alright, you actually cannot one cycle that, but Leap of Faith is if you can get to about right there, that's pretty good. But you just have to jump and hope that Quill grabs it. She can grab it right at the very beginning. She can grab it not at all and fall, and then it's sad. And I hate barrels. I'm actually impressed that I hit that barrel. Now, this puzzle is actually really fun. Really cool. If you do it casually. I'm just going to completely ignore the puzzle. Because we're speedrunning. There we go. Alright, so, yeah, that's done. You actually have to detonate this wall with this dudery now. Otherwise, that gate does not open. And you were left very confused. But, yeah, that's the Impassable Mines. And now we're coming up to, honestly, the two scariest rooms in this run for me. But first, wholesome moment number 2. High five. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. I think I'm recording this. Am I still recording this? Yes, I am. Okay. The last thing I wanted to do was, like, not have this recorded and be so sad. Alright. I'm not going to really talk in the next 2 rooms. The first one's not as bad as the second one, but the second one is extremely terrifying to me. So, I kind of want to just get through it and hopefully get through it quickly. So, this is me going completely silent for a little bit. Quill, I know you can get up there. Okay, first room done. Now the scary one. The very, very scary room. No! Oh, so close. That would have gone through if I didn't hit the ledge. Alright. I disagree with that one. Oh, hi. Apparently so did the game. Okay. Now we're gonna let you spin around, because I've literally never had that happen where it just kind of gives me that pass. So thank you, game. Alright. Those rooms, that second one, that window is so tight. Oops. I found my computer desk. That's alright. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of out of the way. So, the terrifying thing is that is not the hardest trick.
Was back.
The hardest trick is literally the last
You took long enough.
skip
I found
that
your
you
uncle,
do.
but the master sentry's been activated. I'm trying to sort it out.
And it's
This way.
It's in the area to the right. We go to the left first, just because that's what gets open first, which is fine.
My uncle? Is he okay? Quill inquired. He's alive for now. We must act quickly. As long as that master sentry is
Yeah,
watching the
it's
path to the castle.
it is in that room, and it is terrifying. Oh, that's right. Do. Through that relatively unscathed. Alright, now the train skip. This next skip, I'll give it a few good college tries. It's not one of those things that's absolutely mandatory. There is a different route I can take, and you know, if I can get it, hype. If I can't, I can do something else to get through. But it is a very annoyingly precise positioning. Alright, let's see here. Are you gonna behave? Nope. I almost had that one. There it is. Alright, we are in business. Third try, I'll take it. I've done it faster, but you know what? Anytime you can get that within the first couple tries, it is a massive sigh of relief. And now, the rest of the game is pretty much play it as fast as you possibly can and hope that everything behaves, which that's not always the case. I mean, like I said, every skip, every trick, I mean, there are alternates that you can do in case something goes abysmally wrong. So, it makes it a little bit more marathon safe in that regard, but I'm glad I got to show some of the really cool stuff. Okay. There we go. You don't need to wait for that cutscene, but you do need to pull all three of those pistons, otherwise you have to go back and do it again, and it's depressing. Alright. So now, with all this going on, I'm gonna prep for this fight by just clearing some areas.
We're trapped! Cried Quill. Can you open these doors too? Oh no, these are powerful arcane hexes.
So this is a 3-wave slog. That should be... Okay, that's phase 1 done. Now on to phase 2. Nope, that's not what I want to have happen. Alright, phase 3. Oh, I don't trust that at all. Whew. This is called playing with fire. Oh, that should be... Alright. I will say, there is a very bright light that's about to happen. It's... As soon as I lift this up, if bright lights are... If you're sensitive to them, please close your eyes. Look away. I will tell you when it's safe. So, close your eyes now. And it is safe. So that's the only massively bright portion of this whole game. So it's not like a flashing effect, but it is very kind of sudden. So, all right. All that's left now is the ascent. And we get to meet our true final boss. Pretty much a mouse's
I've made a terrible mistake.
worst enemy.
What is this place? What's that smell?
Among a lot of other
Dang.
creatures that are not very nice to mice. We get to meet Sarfog.
I'm so sorry, Quill. I really am.
All right.
All remain still.
And now the ascent begins. Yeah, there's still a lot of things that can go wrong. Things that just... You're thinking you're going to grab a ledge and Quill just says, nah, I'm just going to fall. It happens from time to time. But we're about 4 to 5 minutes from the end of the run. Alright. May I introduce you to the crossbow of infinite ammo? There's a few of them. They're really nice. And now the fun begins. Yeah, so this is when the game, if it wants to misbehave, it will misbehave. Alright, am I gonna miss the draft? Sweet! Now, I am really careful with this spot because I've stood like right where that pebble is, and that tail will kill you. Because, of course it will. Of course it will. Not that you're doing a speedrun or anything. Okay. Or you could do that. And just short your jump. There we go. Yeah, those fireballs are in fact one-hit kills. So you really don't want to get hit by them. Alright, swag ledge. Swag ledge. I kind of checked my jump right there because that's one of those ledges that doesn't like me very much. But alright, this is the final arena where it's Quill versus Sarfog. Alright. quite, because now I get to help. Now, Starfox has 1 HP left. I actually know it's more like 101 HP left. Because eyes are closed right now, right? Not anymore. Quill. Yes, queen. Now Starfox has 1 HP left and it takes a single kick. That kick. To take out the enemy. And with that, now it's just a victory lap. As I bonk my head into a door. But yeah, time is coming up in the next couple of rooms. It's when the screen fades to black after I get to the room with my uncle. And this is when I find
Uncle?
my PC.
Uncle! She called.
I don't know
Only
where it
her
is.
voice responded.
I'm really close. Alright, and time. Alright. I have no idea what time that is. I hope I hit the right button. So we're gonna find out. Eh. 50, 14 is not my best. My best was an annoyingly unrecorded 46. But it is what it is.
Quill,
Yeah.
is that
Promising.
Yeah, that is Moss any percent speedrun. It's a gorgeous VR game. I love this so much. It's been a lot of fun learning the various tricks, skips. Yeah, it's been an absolute blast. You can see the various things, people, and of course you, the dear reader. And my favorite part, like every good library that has, well, desks, all you gotta do is look under this desk and you can see some notes as I awkwardly lay on the ground. Notes from the dev team. So yeah. But yeah, that's Moss. It's a great game. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. With that, I'm gonna haphazardly fumble my way over to the stop recording button. So I take this off without disrupting anything too badly. Ah! There we go. Alright. We'll do a official pause check on... Come on. Yeah, we'll check that later. But, yeah. There it is. Doot. Alright, that's it. So, thanks for watching.